Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Moon. This is Fixer, and I have Kittens with me.
Hello.
And Ava is on her way to the assembly hall. Is there supposed to be sound here? I don't think so.
I think it cut off.
There we go.
Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is...
May I have your attention, please?
Oh boy.
As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory, and I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! God damn it, Timmy. Well, that was terrible. But I digress. Anyways, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring into another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn, or perhaps just chillin' at the backside of the moon. Well, here at NASA, we believe that with enough will, everyone has the potential. It could be you. Or you. Or perhaps you. But I don't want to go to the moon.
I do.
Then you're in luck. Wait, what? Why not? Well, why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? Nope. Why? Not even a tiny bit? No. Just slap him. Frickin' Johnny. Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, if you try to bike around the moon... Also, it takes 1.524 seconds for light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days.
I knew that!
No, you didn't.
I totally did.
And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. And we all know that rich and famous equals groupies. So, that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. Sounds like Johnny's in luck. Well, what'd you think?
NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this.
Well, I do try pretty hard.
Are you gonna see if that worked?
Of course. Be right back. Back.
Report.
Utter failure.
Deuce.
Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there are still things to be done.
Such as?
Well... He's got plans.
Trust him.
Trust in Neil. Sound like Talkus. We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We could barely afford to pay for her... But you can't afford the lunar trip lottery, or can you?
Roddery!
Roddery. If you sell this house, you sure can. Is the diagnosis certain?
Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true for both you and your spouse.
Free pony rides in space!
Oh, look, a wedding. Good for you. But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon?
Wah wah. River? Splat. Dagnabbit. Glass. Slippery. Johnny! John!
With the cucumber.
Whew. You know what? This just isn't working.
It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for the job to run around yelling at him like an idiot.
You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known that we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee.
I agree. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier.
A movie.
Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then.
Well, I do have some calls to make.
Who? Who's he calling?
Ghostbusters. Meanwhile, back in the real world...
This is her extreme close-up. It doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish was to go to the moon. His wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire to produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. But out of all things, what exactly caused it? River? Just what exactly did you do? Ah, the sun's rising. Caw, caw. I hear the birds' voices too. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything.
Let's go find out. Shoot the bird.
Don't shoot it. Leave it so nature remains in balance. You can smell that squirrel, Neil. Ran over all the way from here now.
Where are we going? Down here? But, Ma, I don't want to go to school.
It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep.
She could at least invest in a bed for the two kids. Jesus.
There's a bunk bed upstairs. Oh, but I guess there's a guy dying in there. Turn it off, you giant doofus!
I had to hunt her down. Jesus.
You were like right on her back. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late, but I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you are even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. Nope, see you later. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. I'm sorry to hear. I panicked, our savings were low, and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down he really wanted a family. So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny and this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. You're welcome.
Alright, let's hunt down Neil.
I thought there wasn't any coffee. They said there wasn't coffee. What is it?
Seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days.
Hidden records?
Yes, he used to be a jazz pianist. Hidden medical records, I mean. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck, they tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories.
Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he?
Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant.
You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories?
Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them.
So what now?
I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies That should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work.
Then what are we waiting for?
But just one thing.
Of course, there's always that one thing.
In order to activate the new frequencies, we're going to need a trigger.
A trigger.
It's something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally.
But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious.
Yep, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse for me since Nora's case last year.
Likewise.
This is killing me. I'm going out to get some fresh air. I forgot my coffee.
Why doesn't he share?
Receive note beta blocker.
Well, then, beta blockers.
A drug with the side effect of dampening memories by interfering with stress hormones. Yeah, that's one of the stretches in this game. The last paper Rabbit River gave to John. It smells!
Quit barging in and out of doors.
Roadkill, Ava, it smells!
I know it's your fault for running over it. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute.
That last memory, the one we were stuck at?
It was the same smell. What are you two talking about?
The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Duh. Don't you see what that means?
Oh, Lily, shut up and go away. I'm what? He means that smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it as a stimulant to bridge his childhood memories.
And the best part, even though Johnny is unconscious, he's still susceptible.
I think I'm missing some vital contextual in... I didn't see the rest of that.
Sorry. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now you just need to go fetch a piece of the roadkill.
Yes, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran over it.
Exactly. I've already done my part.
You miserable bastard. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this. You got free gloves. They're so stylish.
They are. They're turquoise and yellow.
I was gonna just say blue, but your words were fancier.
Turquoise and maize are the colors. Sorry, go
Oh
ahead.
my gosh. Huh. Deja vu.
It's like an obstacle course.
You're running it well.
I'm holding back a sneeze. Oof.
At least it stopped smoking. And the kind of things this job gets me into. It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infective roadkill like this. There's a valved container in the car. It'd at least make an odor controllable.
Let's check the car.
Where are you going?
I gotta take a leak. Never mind the indoor bathrooms.
Mm-hmm. Outside? What a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. Here it is.
See that?
Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. This. Painkillers?
Items. What did we pick up? Valve container with no description. Easy enough.
I
Okay.
didn't say she picked up painkillers.
I have no idea. But before we pick up the roadkill, we'll end the episode there. What a perfect transition, I guess. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next episode with the roadkill.